Right. Here we are. Just a quick look in the hangar. What have we got in the hangar at the moment? Is the experimental Mini 500, which is quite good. It's not the chopper I'm going to be taking today, though. I'm going to go for another one. So first of all, let's see what I got in here. Not going to fly half of these. That looks nice. That's what I'm going to be flying today, is the Cavalry G2, which is excellent. That is a complete nightmare to fly. I mean, great, but too difficult for me. Got to be honest about it. Okay, let's go to the Cavalry G2 then. Select somewhere on the world map. Where are we going to depart from? I think let's drill in. Maybe somewhere around Swindon. What about Rawton? I'm going to depart straight from the airfield on there. No, not from there. Straight from the airfield, so I don't have to do startup routing. And let's head to Rebar Hill, set as arrival. I'm also going to put another waypoint in though, and that is Swindon. I'm going to add a waypoint, add another waypoint. There we go, and I will roughly fly that route. Set this up. There we go. There's my map. There's my flight plan. I'll stick it on the map, and that should give me at least some kind of orientation on my flight. And as we're already up and running, set off from Rawton Airfield. Okay, So that's my collective power there that I'm going to raise up just a bit. And I reckon we'll be travelling about roughly 90 knots. We're up and running. So the time and weather conditions are reflective. Here we go. Look at that for liftoff. I'm having to apply quite a lot of tail rotor at the moment, but I will trim this off in a bit. Just adjust the head tracking there. Collective. Right. So if I let go of the stick now, I'm going to whip right back and I'll gain a lot of altitude. I'm not going to travel with the stick push forward all the time, so I'll trim that. Where's it saying I need to go? So it seems to think
Bryce Norton approach Delta Kilo Juliet Alpha Golf is type 1 miles south of Echo Golf Delta Tango 1,400 feet. Request flight following.
Trim that.
Delta Kilo Juliet Alpha Golf, Bryce Norton approach. Squawk Tree 272.
I'm not
Squawk
massively familiar with that
272
sat-nav
Juliet
system.
Alpha Golf.
I think I'm doing this right.
Alpha Golf radar contact 1 mile southeast of Echo Golf Delta Tango 1,300 feet. Altimeter 29.79.
Yep, thank you.
Roger Juliet Alpha Golf.
I'm about 80 knots at the moment. I think I was supposed to leave the airfield in an entirely different manner, in fact in the opposite direction, circle round, but tough. That's the way I've done it. And then I'm going to hang a right, head south. Livington over there. That can't be right. Pont St George, St Andrew, Bird Rock. Circle around, get my bearings. Broughton. So I think that's the 3 tons there in Rawton. I'm going a hell of a pace here. I'm going to drop the collective a bit. Down past the hospice area. Heading over towards the M4. Oh no. Drop the collective, I said. There's the M4 there. swing this a bit, see if I can lose some speed. And that is where Nationwide is. So the kind of tree placement, obviously, and the type of houses they put down is algorithmic. There's no kind of one-for-one placement here, but it's not bad for what it is. In fact, it's very good, I think. I'll follow this up. Only going 60 knots, but at this height. Wee. Bit more on the collective there. We're coming up to the Intel roundabout. That's the Intel roundabout there. Just hang a left. Let's go up towards Old Town. And then we should have a right here. Corby and round there. And then, if I got this right, that's Greyweathers, that I'm over there. They've got trees in the middle of the road, so there's a real problem there for them. They've gone green, eco-friendly. So this must be Sandown. You can see Andy Perigo's house from here. And other great properties. Okay. Go out of there. Come back to the Intel. And hang a left. Ladies and gentlemen, Broome Manor to your right. That's where all the posh cars go. This way to the Marlborough Road. I think that's called Downsview that way. Little roundabout. Oh, look at that field over there. A great way to visit family and friends, this would be said. I like the helicopter. I've just not worked out the navigation system on it, so I probably will go awry. I think Coat will be over on the right. That's the Coat Water roundabout. It's Coat Water. Let's go low. Sure it's entirely representative, but that'll do. Right, so I'm supposed to then if the navigation system's correct, be heading in this direction. Trim down a bit. Nose down. It's got to be the M4 again. I need to pick up speed. Knots, if we can take it to 100. Some proper height so we can see some of the views. So I reckon we're about 1,500 foot and climbing. Adjust that head tracking. So we're heading southeast now. See that screen jump like that, that's me just adjusting head tracking. I think that's a fair grasp of the weather at the moment though, isn't it? Just a quick note about this, I've got all the assistance options for the helicopter off, so it's meant to be a fairly true representation rather than easy mode. I'd say out of all the helicopters, this is pretty much the easiest one to fly. Look at that. Okay, bit off course. $1,800 now. Almost. Who would have thought after when we got the Acorn Electron that it would end up looking like this eventually. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, I think we're heading straight now. So we are bang on 90 knots and bang on 2,000 feet. Climbing ever so slightly. I could probably ease off the collective a little bit. Nope, ease it off. There we go. So all those markers, you can switch them off if you don't need them. I'm just keeping them for bearing's sake at the moment. They're visual aids, as it were, that you can turn on and off. Little Bedouin. Just seen that message. Oh, very funny. Can't see me. Bring that down again a bit. Here we're good. Actually, I think we're in sight of the place to land. Where is it then? Right, I think it thinks it's dead ahead. Shelbourne. God knows what it'll look like though. From memory, you can see gliders on the ground at Shelbourne. So let's see what I can see if I carry on this bearing and don't keep deviating. Slow it down a bit now, I think. Trim up. Do you recognise any of this? Right, what about now? nearly there yet. Can't be far. Then I'm going to attempt to make a landing, which will be hilarious. If I can locate the airfield, that is. Where is it? That can't be it, surely. Can it? That nice long strip there. Of course, it's all going to be grass, isn't it? Right, it says I'm kind of right over it now, if I'm reading this correctly. Have a little look round. See what I can find. Right, it's not that. There we go. I can see, look at that, there's gliders down there. Whee! That must be the airfield. I wonder how close this is. Right. I'm going to approach from the other end. So I'm going to circle round. And then I'm going to make a balls up of the landing, but still. Watch the power lines come around. Look at that. But you've done that a few times. Ah, I need to slow up. I'm going way too fast. There we go, drop the trim, and I'm all over the place. No, that's not where I want to go. Let's go up to the hangars if I can. These things are really twitchy. And I don't know if you can go in a glider and launch from here. You can have a little look in a bit if you like. And slowing. I'm sure this isn't good airfield etiquette, but still. Kind of bunny hopping up the runway here.
Echo Golf Zulu November traffic Delta, Kilo Juliet Alpha Golf 1 miles north 800 feet inbound to land runway 18.
Thank you. That wants me over there, does it? Okay. Quick shortcut here. Look at those gliders. Do better. I think it wants me here. That'll do. Bit of a bumpy landing, but not bad. Right. Let's have end that. And now I know nothing about gliding whatsoever. However, go in my control options and set this up for flight. Okay, so apply and save. I need to go into the hangar. Profile, my hangar, and select glider. No, I don't want propellers. I mean, I've got a glider in here. Fairly sure I have. They're classified under that. Cool, they look good, don't they? Quite like the look of that one. Okay. Now, can we get... What was that one? EGZN, right, so we'll say select departure. Okay. Arrival will be the same because I'm not going anywhere. EGZN. I haven't got a clue what happens next. So it looks like it's a plane assisted rather than a winch launch. God help me! I guess there's some kind of signal I'm supposed to be giving in order to kick this off, no? I've got to close the cockpit, or... Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to find out what the control scheme is later, and I'll do that then. I'll make a fool out of myself now. There we go, that was it.